Hi folks, we're doing another air fryer recipe today. This one comes all the way from Italy, baby.
It does.
Yeah? Bellissimo, my love, my baby. What are you going to cook for us today?
Chili meatballs.
Chili meatballs?
I like a bit of chili flakes.
With pasta.
Yeah.
Spiral pasta at that, baby. Okay, so we're trying to keep this as simple as possible, folks. A lot of the stuff you can make yourself. You can get the mince from a butcher and you can make your own meatballs and add your own seasoning to it. We've bought already, We've already bought. I'm going to do the okey cokey, baby, like that, look. Remember them doing that back in the...
Well, not like that, they didn't.
Many years ago. Depends what sort of places you used to go to, Shell.
Not like that.
No. Anyway, so let's have a look at the ingredients and let's read through exactly what you're going to need to make this tasty little number.
You're going to need some meatballs, some pasta, chopped tomatoes, a pepper, onions, tomato passata, garlic cloves, salt and pepper, Italian seasoning and some chili flakes.
So as far as the pepper goes, we've only using one bell pepper in that, folks. That's a red bell pepper. You can use a green, I suppose, or you can use yellow, Sharon.
You can use all.
Or you can use all of them.
Depends how much you want to do. And
what you got here? One white onion, one large, just roughly chopped. Roughly chopped, baby. You still got your phone on you, ain't you? Just heard it bleep. So we're going to be cooking all this in the air fryer. The only thing we ain't cooking in the air fryer is going to be the pasta, and we're just going to heat that through on our little hob over here, baby. Our little camping stove, because this is how we save energy using gas. We just cook on these little camp stoves now. So we'll do that in a minute. Right, where do we need to start, baby?
Get the drawer of the Ninja over here and I will show you. Let me reach over and get
Can you reach that far?
Yeah.
Right, so this is our drawer of our Ninja. Don't forget, folks, we've got the Ninja with the 2 trays. You may have 1 tray, which is not a problem whatsoever. So what are we going to do, baby?
We're just going to take this out, the crisp tray. We're not going to be using that.
Right.
Because I'm going to put the meatballs straight into there, but I'm going to put a little bit of oil just in case stickage.
Right, so a little drop of olive oil goes in there. Could be any oil, but we use olive oil. And as you can see, folks, we've just been down the supermarket. You can make them yourself with proper mince. These are just 12 meatballs. We got 2 packets of this for £6. Depends where you're going, what deals you got on.
Literally drop them in there.
All in there, look, one go. Right, so in they go. So we turn it on. We're in tray number 2. We're going to put it onto roast there. And we're going to put it on 180 degrees and drop the time down to 10 minutes and then press go. And we can leave them alone now. They're doing their stuff. Right, folks, we've just popped off on the old Ninja. Let's have a look at this. And as you can see there, they've cooked a treat in 10 minutes. But can you see the amount of oil that's come out of them as well? So we're going to drain that off anyway. We'll just take these balls out first and then drain that oil there. And then we'll put them back in again. Right, so we've just drained them out, folks. As you can see there, we've got that out of the container there. So we put the balls back in there, and now everything is
chucked in.
So, as I say, we're just going to throw everything in now. We've got the tin tomatoes in with our bell pepper. Again, that could be a yellow one or a green one or a combination of both, folks. We've gone for 1 large white onion, roughly chopped. We've got a clove or 2 of their garlic, baby. What's that?
There's 3 cloves.
3 cloves?
I love garlic.
Oh, yeah. 3 cloves of garlic. And the passata, how much of that are we going to put in?
We're going to put in just over half.
Right. That is a...
Just see what you
How much is this, Shell? Hold on. That's 500 grams, so we put in basically 250 grams of that. But again, do it to choice.
Yeah. And
herbs and spices now. We've got this...
Italian seasoning.
Yeah, which basically you could put oregano in and thyme and whatever. Oregano's the main Italian one, so just be generous with it. Sprinkle it in there. And we're going to make it a chili bolognese sauce. You could... It's not bolognese. Is it bolognese?
No, well, it's like a...
Yeah. So we're just going to add some of these dried chilies there. And then, again, season with your salt and pepper. Plenty of black pepper we like. In with the salt as well. This is our Himalayan sea salt we use, folks. It's got a much better flavour, and I think it's got more minerals in it, baby.
Very good.
Yeah? So we... Oh, God, that looks good already, folks. Give it a bit of a stir up. Get everything incorporated. And this is the beauty of this. Everything can be done in one pot. So the reason why we pre-cooked the meatballs, you could have thrown them in together, but it's just they're a little bit thicker and more dense. So we thought we'd just give them a quick 10-minute burst. But now everything there can cook in one go. As you can see there, look, everything's, oh, look at that. Look at that. So in we go again. Number 2, so roast.
180. 15 minutes.
You want 15 minutes at 180 degrees C, and then whack it in again. So basically, when you put your meatballs on within that first 10 minutes, that's when you can be chopping your blinking, your onion up, chopping your pepper up, and getting everything ready. Undoing a tin of tomatoes, so you can literally plonk everything in one go. And that's the beauty of it, folks. Anyway, so we've got our little cooker here, our little camping stove, which we've let boil. We put some water in there. Obviously now we're going to cook the pasta, pre-cook it. And there's a little trick you do, baby, isn't there?
I do. A dash of olive oil to stop the pasta sticking.
Because sometimes it can float to the bottom. Is that sink to the bottom, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can sink to the bottom and stick on the bottom, and then it starts burning as well. So we're going to measure out a couple of measures of pasta here. Let me go and get a cup.
I smell that garlic.
Yeah. But technically speaking, this is actually a mug. But what we do to measure out how much pasta we actually use, 1 cup of pasta for 1 person. That makes a portion size. So we're going to give a big portion. Sharon's going to give me a big portion. Like that. And we're using the twisted pasta here, folks. And what do they call these ones? Fusilli, is it?
Fusilli.
Yeah, fusilli. You can use whatever pasta you like. You can use spaghetti if you want. You can use farfalle, which is the little bow tie ones, baby. So whack that in. Oh, lovely. Are you only doing 1 portion?
I'll have half a portion.
Yeah, she's not a pasta fan, baby. Oh, yeah. No. So there we go. So we'll let that blip along and then come to the boil, and then we'll turn it down and let it just do its cooking. Right, we're nearly there, folks. So we're just going to drain the pasta now. That's now cooked. And hopefully none of that should be stuck to the bottom. Let's have a look, baby. There you go, folks. It does work. So just give that a little bit of a shake off, get the residual water off.
It's not all stuck together.
And it doesn't stick together, baby. Such a clever little princess. Right, folks, we've just done that. And as you can see, right, so we're just checking the temperature of the meatballs, folks. And as you can see, they're up to 70 degrees plus. So we're happy with that. We like our vegetables a little bit crunchy. So if you like yours a little bit softer, then obviously put it on for an extra 10 minutes or something. Well, there you go, folks. So it's put it all together now, and it looks absolutely superb. Let's get a closer look at this. Well, it's looking good, folks, but normally we'd put a bit of Parmesan on the top of that, but we haven't got any Parmesan, so we're just going to go with a little bit of strong cheddar cheese. Go on, baby, put some of that on. Oh, look at that, folks. That'll all melt in, and when you stir it all in, that's going to be absolutely fantastic. Well, it's that time again, folks. We're going to see if this tastes as good as it looks. I'll let you dip in first, baby. Have a mix. You can mix it all up if you want. You cutting a meatball in half, are you?
Yeah.
What are you going to get? A bit of everything. Get that sauce on there, Chef. Go on. Well.
Very nice and spicy.
It is a spicy little number, is it?
Very spicy.
You don't have to put the chilli in, folks. We like a bit of chilli in there. What about the pasta? Is that cooked? What about the veggies?
Try the pasta.
Have a bit of that. We like a little bit of crunch to our peppers and onions, folks. So as I said to you, put yours on for a little bit longer if you like, a bit softer. Well, God, you smell of garlic, baby. God.
Very nice. Very nice.
Can I have a little go? Do you mind if I mix it all up? And if you've got them little, what are they called, the tubes? If you've got a pasta sauce, that goes inside the tubes, and that's fantastic. Right, let's have a look at this then. Let's have a go. I'm gonna take a 3/4 of a meatball, baby.
You usually stick a whole meatball in your mouth.
I know.
Being polite.
I know. Here we go. I've got everything on there. Oh, I can see a big lump of chilli on that, baby.
Good.
I can see a chilli flake.
Big lump of chilli, a chilli flake, yeah.
Here we go, folks. I don't know what it's like. I'm gonna tell you in a minute. Oh. Wow. Yeah?
No.
a bite through that meatball. It's a meat feast going on here, God baby. And they brought a couple of gate crashers, the pepper and the onion. And they're rough little numbers, they are. They're crunchy little babies. But they're bringing their own stuff to the party. They're bringing passata, Sharon. Aren't they? They're bringing a little bit of cheese on there as well. And that cheddar actually goes very well. And the pasta, yeah, that's fine. You cook the pasta your way. We like it soft. Some people say, oh no, it's got to be like that, innit? Yeah. A bit al dente.
It has to be soft though. What do I know? I'm not a pasta fan, people.
Al dente is what they call it.
What do you say that about the veg?
Yeah, it's exactly the same. Well, we like that al dente because we like the taste of that veg. But this, folks, oh, come on. Come on, baby.
There's a lot of flavours going on in there. Taste explosion.
Oh, I'll glue it down some. Oh.
You stole your piece,
the Italian herb, like oregano, you can taste that in that mixed spice or whatever. But it's another quick meal. Done in the air fryer. Okay, you've got to heat your pasta up, but that's not a problem, is it? That's just boiling water. Anyone can boil water, Sharon, can't they? So there you go, folks. Another simple dish. You don't have to add the spices, like the chilies. You don't have to add the peppers. You can put anything in there. You can put courgettes in there as well.
Make it to your tasting, basically.
Yeah. But the point we're trying to make is all fresh ingredients. But that's what we had in the cupboard, and that's what we made it with, and that's what we're trying to get across.
Yeah.
Whack it in the Ninja, put it on for a set amount of time, pull it out, put your pasta in, put all that sauce and gear in together. Happy days, you've got a lovely tasty meal. Well, there you go, folks. That's another one from us. Hope you've enjoyed that one. Do give it a go. You can cook many things in these air fryers. It's just like a mini oven on turbo. On steroids, basically. Without being illegal.
On speed.
On speed? Literally. Anyway, thanks very much, folks. Don't forget to check out our other videos. We've got plenty of cooking videos on there, using the air fryer as well as using original cookers and gas hobs and stuff like that. But the bottom line is that we're trying to show you how to cook stuff cheaply, with real food, without many preservatives in, and doing it the old natural way, baby, the best way, innit? We'll see you in the next video, and until then, bye for now.
Bye-bye.
You have to sort your own portion out, baby.
I will do, don't worry.